The little kiwis are starting to become ripe. So these don't have any fuzz on the outside, and kind of like kumquats, you just eat them whole. They're just a baby tiny kiwis. And they are finally starting to get ripe. I will be turning you all into jams soon. Here we are canning again. I'm going to turn these into pickles. Woo! The garden cucumbers have been washed. Now they must be chopped. That one's still dirty. I'm gonna have to go rewash that. Now I'm paranoid about all of them. I'll get back to you when this is completed. All done! Scooch. Take away all these ends. Do you guys like my pretty knife? I love pretty knives. It's been I've had this for almost a year now, and it's been, I have to sharpen it from time to time, but other than that, it keeps its sharpness really well. This is by Linux. But yeah. You've already seen me do pickles, so I'm just going to put them in here, shove as many in there as I can, and then put in my dill and my garlic, and these are going to be hot cucumbers, or hot pickles, because I only have one jar of those. And then I'm going to do some green beans, which you've seen me do before too. But then I'm going to do figs. I have a box of figs I'm going to turn into fig jam, so that's a new one for you. I have applesauce to do, fig jam to do, pickles to do, and pickled peppers, not pickled peppers, pickled green beans to do. I'm thinking this is only going to take me one day, but I've been wrong before. This might be a two-day long journey. This is my weekly harvest of green beans from my garden. I'll be only taking out this round kind. There are 3 other kinds: a green flat, a yellow flat, and a purple flat. These purple ones turn green when you cook them, interestingly enough. But these round ones are the ones that stay nice and crunchy and crispy when you pickle them. So now I have to sort through all these and get only these ones out. Wish me luck, this will take a bit. I have a confession. Despite growing all these green beans, I actually hate garden fresh green beans. I like them pickled, but I do not like cooking these up and eating them. I don't like them. I much prefer the canned kind. Not like home canned, but like, store-bought canned green beans. I don't like the cut kind though. I don't like the like French cut shredded kind. I just like the normal, just cut kind. So why do I grow so many? I don't. My mother-in-law grows these. And I cook them for everybody. Because most everybody else likes them okay. But they like them, but I don't. It is okay to like things that are not garden fresh. I don't like the texture of them. They usually have little hairs that bother my throat. And the store kind don't. So, there you go. I don't know what to tell you. I like them pickled. And even then, I like pickled celery more, so I don't know. Alright. They're all sorted. I only have the round beans. Now to make some dilly beans. Dilly beans. Now I only have to do this a bazillion more times. This is what I ended up with. 1 tiny jar of pickles, half pint, 1 pint of pickles, 1 pint of dilly beans. Now I just need to add my garlic, my hot peppers, and my dill, and then make my brine. And then these ones will be ready to go. Then on to the figs, I think, because they are a type of jam, and jam is pretty dang easy. I just realized my new tripod only really lets me film vertically on my phone instead of horizontally, but so we are on to figs. That is the reject pile. That is good figs. That's figs. That's more figs. Some of them have gone bad. I just picked them yesterday. Figs go bad in an insanely short amount of time. Like, you have to do what you're gonna do with the figs, like, super quickly. So I have to cut all the icky parts off of these, put them in here. I've already got some going. Here are some good figs that are going to be turned into figgy jam. There's my pickles. They are going. I'm going to be using the low no sugar pectin. We're going to be making low sugar. I have tried no sugar jam. I do not like it. I do not like normal jam. It is far, far too sweet. So we are going to do low sugar jam. Also, it's healthier. So there's that. This is how many figs I ended up with. I have already put my cup of apple juice in there. Now I need to put my lemon juice. 1/2 cup of lemon juice. At least for the amount of figs that I have today. Now this would normally call for 6 cups of sugar, but because we're using the low sugar pectin, I'm going to use 1 cup of sugar. Much healthier. Cut out 5 cups of sugar. Oh, my pickles are almost done. Wahahaha. Alright, according to the chart on the inside of this label, I need 4.5 tablespoons of the fruit pectin. Now I would call what I make more preserves than jam. I like big chunks of fruit. So I just come and squash them a little bit. My potato masher, I do the raspberries and the blackberries, but I leave a lot of whole chunks too. So yeah. I mean, these will break down more as they cook. They've just started getting the heat on. And we're going to bring them to a nice boil. Make sure they're starting to, then add the pectin. Make sure they're starting to set, all that good stuff. Broop, broop, broop. Squish. You know, every fig has like a little dead wasp inside it, right? That's how they get pollinated. It's like the little fig flower, and the little wasp goes in, and it gets trapped in there, and it bumbles all around on the inside of the flower, and then it turns into a fig. But to get that pollination, the little wasp is trapped in there. It's got a soul of a little wasp in every one of these figs. Pretty sure the bodies like go off with the flower, but still, a wasp had to die for each of your figs you eat, so be grateful or something. I got startled and the lid burned me. That stuff's just burn cream. I suggest you always can with some burn cream near you. I recommend this kind. This kind is good. Speaking of burns, remember last weekend on my canning extravaganza? This burn, got this burn right here. Got one on my chest too somehow. And the pear sauce. That's where the pear sauce got up on me. I didn't even hit myself on the lid. It just, the pear sauce went bloop, bloop, and splattered on me. I've got my little 1/4 of a pint just in case I can't quite fill one of those. Starting to boil away. Well, not quite boiling yet, but it's starting to get nice and steamy. And over here, I've got my pickles and green beans cooling. All of figs in their figgy things. Jars? Jars. I just need to get them from there into there. The babies are cooling. Do not wake them. Now, can anybody figure out how to get this to let me film horizontally? Because I can only do it vertically. Otherwise, all of the legs are in the shot. I mean, I guess you could go this way, but I don't think it opens big enough. Thought my prayers were answered. Now I'm going to have to figure out some other way. Oh, it's working! Oh my gosh, it's working! Yes! Okay. So, tomorrow I'm going to do apples and apparently more green beans because the last of the harvest just came in today. The other green beans I did were from this week, but the last of the green bean harvest just came in and it's a big bag, so tomorrow I'll be doing more green beans and I will be doing applesauce. So, here's the day 2! They're cooling. All the babies for today. Got 8 fig preserves. Got 1 pint of jelly beans and a 1.5 pint of spicy pickles. And have a kitty. Erebus. This is our big boofy black cat. He is a sweetheart and very quiet. Oh, you're going to make noise after I said you're very quiet. That's as loud as he gets. My other kitty, Kali, the one who's always interrupting my videos, she's very vocal. All right, I will see you for day 2. Soon will come the kiwis. They are not quite ripe yet. I've got like 7 that ripened. See you tomorrow.